1. It is midnight in Uli. The palm fronds are in the wrong place and of the wrong color, brown. The trees stand naked. Their leaves are now covers for bomb bunkers. The trees forgive us. We are trying to save lives. 2. The book Why We Struck has not been written, yet the striking has begun. They will think up the reasons later. 3. I don't know if the songs have been composed. I don't know why songs are important. I don't know for sure why songs are so powerful. I know it's not about the melody. But if it is about the lyrics, why do speeches fall short? Is there something about rhythm and repetition that hijacks your soul? 4. These are the lyrics to the song on radio. Let's go kill the damned Igbo, kill off their men, rape their wives and daughters, cut off their property. 5. Nyamiri is a bastardization of the Igbo phrase, give me water. Give me water. Give me water. If you cannot say Igbo, say Nyamiri. Say give me water. 6. Play anything on the radio long enough and it becomes an instruction. 7. October 1967. They tell the men to hold hands and form a big circle in Asaba. Form a big circle, like your mother's cooking pot. Then they start shooting. 8. When people in a circle are shot, do they fall into the circle or out of it? It's a trick question. There are too many variables, no definite answers. It's the same when you are asked where the bodies are. No one is sure. Because if there are no bodies, how can you prove they were shot in a circle? How can you prove they were shot at all? How can you prove they were shot at? How can you prove they were shot? How can you prove they were? Maybe you imagined your husband and your 9-year-old son. Maybe the photographs in your wedding album are not real. 9. They hope we will forget. We hope so too. 10. How do you know war has started? It is not by radio or television. It is when the first body drops to the ground like a breadfruit. This is why a country can live through a war. Children in one state can run out of their classes to wave at passing planes, while in another state, they run for bunkers at the sound of those airplanes. 11. Like a poet once said, you have to have lived a different life for you to smile and wave at airplanes. 12. Do you get panic attacks when you hear the sound of an airplane? Me too. 13. When you are rejected by someone else, do you then reject yourself too? No. When you are rejected, you dust your buttocks, gather your wrapper, and you come home. 14. But in Otokpo, they ambush people on their way home. They pull them off the trains, cut their limbs. They pull Igbo people off the trains in Otokpo. 15. Rebuilding is the most difficult thing you will ever do, but it will be worth it. 16. Even the 20 pounds, some people did not get. 17. You cannot rebuild a broken body, but you can rebuild a people. 18. We are not the kind of people to go to war until we go to war. 19. We are kind of like Jews, not by blood or anything holy, but by suffering. And yes, maybe by spilled blood, maybe by genocide and massacre, but maybe because we are not let go too. 20. When does it become a cliche to mention the Biafran War? When should we stop talking about it? When is it no longer to blame for how I turned out? My question is, what is the expiry date of trauma you inherited by blood? 21. They cut his neck, see, like a goat. 22. How many films can you ban to stop the truth from being spoken? 23. There was nothing heroic about Ojukwu, just like there's nothing heroic about war. Everyone does what they can to hold on to what they love. Everyone does what they can to survive, just like the flowers. 24. When they tell people to go back to where they came from, and they have no home where they come from, what then? 25. Rat soup is sweet. It provides enough protein to sustain a full-grown human. May you never need it. 26. When we were trekking the road to home, we stopped in Umahia and drank water from the potholes in the ground. You have not known thirst until you have drunk that green slimy thing we drank. 27. The most popular sentence in Biafran War memoirs is, "It is better seen than described." The most popular phrase is, "Bodies everywhere," carelessly. 28. Many Igbo people in their 70s stopped going to school because of the war. grew up too early because of the war, have insomnia because of the war, and those that can sleep have nightmares because of the war. They have raised a generation through it all. A lot of them do not speak about it, but trauma leaks through. It always does. 29. We might forget the bodies we have still not found. We might forget the bodies we have found. We might forget the starving of 2 million children, their bellies bloated with hate. But we will not forget the terror we had to live through. Thank you very much for listening.